he needs to push him. Will the 8 HP be enough? Oh! Get right, drills the head off of Freeman and clutches around. You can see what it means to him.
Honest words, this is probably the best ESL tournament ever made. And I've been playing ESL tournament since plus 10 years. And knowing is, of course, it's a major. It's always going to be different. But knowing how much they stepped up in every aspect, player launches, player rooms, hotel rooms, the arena, the player staff, everything they provide to you as a player, it's another level than I expected before. And it's amazing to be privileged to actually play here. So I'm just stoked to play here. No, it's been a work in progress for more than 2 years. I think that I have very high quality with my lurking skill, but since the meta is in all different games that happen inside of the game, I changed, and it affected me the most when I was lurking because everyone expected it. So I have to change myself, and I have to make my better, like, for my team, and not just me fragging and all that stuff. It's a little bit annoying to not drop 20, 30 bombs every game, but at the same time, I know my goal and I know I need to help my teammates more and more, which is the most important thing. Because at the end of the day, it's like, I want to win games. If they need me to do this, I do it. There's no questions asked. So it's kind of interesting to see my progress for 2 last years. I mean, I'm not happy with it, but my teammates are happy with it, and that's the most important thing for me. I'm a little surprised that everyone is saying it's so OP, because it's been the same gun for such a long time. There's nothing really changed to the gun itself except how much it costs. Which is, of course, that could change the complete meta. I mean, we already have some people can force buy on the 3rd round instead of the 4th round and so on, you know? So it is a game changer, and I think it's going to be more better for the seat design, but at the same time, meta has to change. How it changes, I don't know. How it should be changed, can't give you an answer on that either. This is how the meta is right now, and people have to just adapt. And that's the beauty of CS, because CS is a very easy, approachable, straightforward game, but it can change. Just a little bit tweaks, see it. Less expensive guns, it's gonna be changed the whole game. To be honest, we don't really feel like anyone is like a really big threat. Everyone is really good, but we don't really have any like super respect or anything like that, because we're still an up and rising team. We're not a championship team or like a top 3 team stable or whatnot, which we want to be. So we have to know that we're gonna have a bumpy road before we can get to the point where we want to be, and it's gonna take time. I mean, what is it? Lakers only been a team for like the last 8 months. We haven't still won a tournament. But if you look in general what the results is on, I think we have only played 2 tournaments really bad out of like 10. I mean, that's not a bad sign, you know. Of course, we want to win, we want to, you know, get there and so on, but we have to trust the progress, because if we don't do it, then everything is going to fall apart, and people are going to fight, and people are going to get, you know, fired and so on. But everyone believes in it, and it's going to take time before we can finally, you know, do it. But I've already said it loud and clear to the organization that we're going to win at least 3 big tournaments this year. 3 is actually a big number, but I'm very confident in my teammates, I'm very confident in my team, and I know what we can do. If we just play the game that we want to play, we can do beautiful things.
Amazing. Nothing else to add. Thank you very much for the interview.
No problem, buddy. No problem.